Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am Pash. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to do a quick weave on yourself. Now this isn't the normal braid down for a quick weave. I started doing a sew-in on my head, got through the first bundle and changed my mind. I know I'm probably going to take it out after 2 weeks, so instead I'm going to do a quick weave for y'all. If y'all want to see more content like this, like, comment, and definitely subscribe to my channel. So let's get into this quick weave real quick. So let's get into it. I'm going to use 2 wig caps. 2 comes in 1 pack, and I will be using both of them. I won't be doing the liquid cap method. I'm going to sew down the cap around the perimeter of my head, and I'm going to use Got2b spray to protect my hair from any of the glue. I choose to do this method because of the bundles that I have. I have 100% human hair, so to make it last a little longer than what it normally would, I'm going to sew it down instead of just using the liquid cap only and, gluing the perimeter of my head. It'll last me a little longer by sewing it. You can't go wrong with either method. This is just the method that I prefer to use, being the kind of hair that I have. So I'm not knocking the other one. This is just what I'm choosing to do because of the hair that I'm using for this quick weave. And yes, y'all, I was struggling with trying to sew this at the top of my head, so I was breaking my neck. But I got the job done, y'all. I sprayed the Got2b 2 to 3 times, just making sure it was completely dry and my hair was completely protected. This is a lot quicker too than the liquid cap method. It's so much faster, so I just preferred to do it this way. Now I'm just cutting the excess cap off. I'm only cutting the first one, I'm not cutting the second one, and that's because I could see better on what I'm doing when I'm placing my tracks, and if I go too far, my hair will still be protected, so it just gives me a better guidance. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I do double my bundles, or at least the first one for sure I doubled it, and I did double the second bundle, which I did not mean to do, so the look came out a little bit more fuller and bulkier than what I wanted to. I still love the look overall, but just be mindful that when you're doubling your bundles that it will come out full. So at a certain point I should have started singling it, but I still did overall love the look. I just need to pay more attention because when I was laying these tracks, girl, I was just going until I got to the second bundle. I was like, oh man, I should have been singling, but I was just like, whatever, I'm here now at this point and I ain't no going back. So yeah, don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Double as much as you want to, but don't double too much because you still want it to be a natural look. Now this is the point where I should have started singling my bundle, but instead I didn't. I continued to double it. I also was deciding where and how I wanted to place this track because I wanted the hair to come down in my face, but I didn't want it to be too much being that I was doubling it. So I decided to just bring it to the sides and was curving it. So from this point, I will be curving the tracks until I get to the back of my leave out. Here, I'm just showing you guys how I doubled the track. I just placed one right underneath the other. Here, I am still curving my tracks until I get to the back of my leave out. My camera and my phone died, so I wasn't able to fully record this process, but I will explain what I did when I got to the top. I want to take a second and pause this so I can show y'all what I'm about to do. Here is where I continue to curve those tracks until I got to the back of my head. This line here is where the thread sits from when I sewed down the cap. This line here is where my tracks end. So I left a little space in between the thread and where I place my tracks because the last two tracks that I place will be right in the middle of these two lines. So the first track I'm going to place will be here, and the second track I'm going to place will be here. So here is a closer look to the placement of those last two tracks. All there is left to do is to cut the cap and to style, but as you can see, doing a middle part quick weave is not that hard. It is very simple, very quick and easy, so I hope you guys will give this a try. Short story, the nozzle of my heat protectant was not working, y'all, so I ended up breaking it. I was so frustrated. It was not working. I don't know what was going on, but at this point right here, oh honey, this is where I broke it. I hit it on the wall. I said, you know what, and knocked the rod on the floor. So this, ladies, is the final look, and like I said, it did come out a little more bulkier than what I wanted, but overall I still loved it, and I feel like it gave what it needed to give. I did layer it a little bit because I knew I wanted to put curls in it, so I'm adding a video of my hair after I've styled it. And here it is. I loved it overall. It was a bit fuller than what I wanted again, but ultimately I feel like this is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please stay connected, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.